Welcome back to ITS 129. Let's learn to create a database and tables inside of PhpMyAdmin. Okay, so log into your PhpMyAdmin account. And you'll notice on the navigation pane on this side, there are some databases that come with the application. These are specifically tables that carry different kinds of things in them, such as permission files and those kinds of things. So, we may have a chance to address them later on in the course. Probably not. But to create a database, we need to go to the database tab, right? And you type in a name of your database. So say, for example, I'm going to type in video store. And I do recommend one word, no space in between. We'll talk about naming convention a little later, but that's how I prefer. Then I create. Then it asks you, to create a table, and how many columns you. Now for assignment 3, you're responsible for 10 fields, 10 columns, right? So I'm gonna just do 4 for now. And then I'm going to do 3 for now and then add a 4th so that, but you're responsible for 10. So then I'm going to type in over here, I'm going to say video collection, something video. And then I'm going to go click on OK. It gives me 3 columns I got to fill out. Now, I'm going to do, I always start with an ID field, so video ID. I'm going to leave it as an integer. Now, there are really 4 basic types of data that we'll be working with to start this database discussion. Really, there's integer numbers, varchar, which can be numbers and letters, text field, which is a large text field, and a date field. Really 4. Yeah. So if it's an integer, you don't have to put in a length. I'm going to do something called an auto increment. So what an auto increment does is that it makes it a primary key field, and that it's going to automatically put in the ID number when I type in the records, right? So I'm going to type in over here video name, just like this. I'm going to make it a variable character. Now, if it's a variable character, you have to give it a size, right? Now, it's always good to put in comments. It doesn't affect the design in any way. Name of video, like this, and video ID. Sometimes it just makes sense, but that's fine. And then I'm going to do like this. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to say video year, something like that. And even though a year is a number, I'm going to make it a varchar and I'm going to make it a 4 like this. And then I'm going to say save. Okay. Now, if you need to go ahead and, like say, for example, add in a field or, different kinds of things, then I'm going to add in one more field over here. So it says over here, add 1 column after the video year. You can put in 2 if you like, up to you. But I'm just going to say, oh yeah, I forgot this field. So I'm going to say go. Then I'm going to put in video genre. Yeah. And it's going to be a varchar. And I'm going to put it 25. And then I'm going to say save. Now when I look at the structure, I see I have 4 fields. Of course, you can drop a field if you wanted to. You can change a field if you wanted to, right? So it's up to you. How you want to change it. So say, for example, I say video, I don't know, film name, whatever, like this. So I just changed it for if you needed to, like this. So you see how it's changed. Once you've created your table, then I'm going to, then you want to add in some data. Now, please don't add in a whole bunch of data into your table for this exercise. Yeah. That way, when you're testing it out, you don't want a whole bunch of fields already in there. You just want to see how it feels. So once I got this, then I'm going to go and insert. And then I'm just going to put in one. I'm going to put in, say, sorry, I'm going to put in Hunger Games. Yeah, like this, games. Yeah. Now, I don't put in anything here because I have it automatically incremented. Yeah. And then I'm going to say, I don't know what year it came out. And then I'm going to say this one is action. Something like that, right? And then if I want to enter it, I'm going to go. Now, in the next part, it just kind of automatically goes here. Okay, this is the SQL. We'll be learning about this shortly after our midterm, all SQL. But, for now, I'm just going to bypass this, just not click on anything. And I'm just going to look at browse. And I see that I have one video ID, Hunger Games. Yeah, Hunger Games over here, video year action. Right? So if I want to put in another one, I'm just going to click on insert. And I'm going to put in over here, Harry Potter year. I don't know what Harry Potter's been around for a long time. 2000, I don't know. And then, this one is, I don't know, from. And then I click on go. Once again, I just don't do anything here. I browse it and I see my records. Now you can delete the record, you can edit the record, and you can say Harry Potter Hallows, I don't know. Yeah, like this, and I go, and now it's changed, right? Okay, so you can delete a record if you want it. So that's how you create a database and one table. Now, if you want to create another table, you click on video store, the name of your database, right? And same thing over here. You can say over here, it brings up the table that you got over here, and it has another part over here, say customers, so I create table, so I'm going to say customer, right? Number of columns. Again, I'm going to just keep it simple for now. You're responsible for 10. And I click here, and I'm going to say, okay, this is a cust ID. It's an integer. I'm going to make an auto increment. Customer F name for me, and then I'm going to say cust L name. And these are both varchar. And once again, if it's varchar, you got to give it a size. You got to say how long it's going to be. And that looks good. So then I'm going to save it. Then I have my field. I'm going to go ahead and insert it. And I'm going to put in over here Dale Nakasone. Okay, and I'm going to put in Harry Potter. And then I'm going to click on the second goal here. That's it. I'm not going to do anything here. I'm going to browse it and see my name. And so I have 2 records inside there, right? So that's how you create a database and multiple tables inside of PhpMyAdmin. So I'm going to stop it here. See you next time.